My cousin's husband gave me the creeps, but the truth was way worse than I imagined. The first time I met Jeremy, something just seemed off about him to me. He was nice enough, but it was like there was nothing behind his eyes. Like when he smiled, it didn't feel genuine. Everyone else really seemed to like him, so I told myself that I was making it up. I knew Jeremy for a few years, and he never did anything suspicious. He was friendly and kind of quiet at family functions. My cousin seemed happy with him, but when she was pregnant with their first child, Jeremy passed away in his sleep. It was completely sudden and unexpected. My cousin was obviously completely devastated. My cousin actually moved in with us for a while because she was pregnant and alone and trying to deal with all the legal stuff of her husband suddenly dying. So she was living with us when she got a letter unexpectedly from an attorney whose name she didn't recognize. He managed Jeremy's estate, an estate that my cousin had no idea existed. But the real twist was that the paperwork said that Jeremy had previously gone by a different name, Hector Sheldrop. My cousin had never heard that name before and had no idea that Jeremy hadn't always been Jeremy. So we Googled it together, and then we found out the truth. When Jeremy, or Hector, was a teenager, he'd unalived both his parents with an axe because they wouldn't let him throw a party. Because he wasn't 18, and I guess there was evidence of significant mental illness, he'd been sent to a hospital instead of prison, and eventually he was released when they deemed that he was no longer a threat to the public. He changed his name, rejoined society, got a job, met my cousin, and she never had any idea. Nobody did, except for that lawyer. It was crazy for my cousin, trying to reconcile that the man she knew as a kind husband, who had always been kind to her, and probably would have been a good father too, was capable of something so unfathomably evil, and I was just secretly proud of myself for knowing from day one that there was something off about that guy.